What do we mean by a stereotype? That's one. And second, why are there maybe perhaps so much stereotype sort of adjectives out there for the Gen Z generation?
Hmm. So stereotypes, I think stereotypes come about in general as very normal because we are always, as persons in the world, we're trying to figure out our environment. And so I think our brain just groups things together, right? So we put things in groups. And so, like with a car, I don't have to learn every single individual thing, but I can put car into one group. And there's also different kinds of cars and different kinds of trucks and different kinds of houses. And then there's the particular car or house. So I think our brain just works that way. And so it works that way and with stereotypes, when we talk about persons in different sorts of groups, I trying to understand my world, and so I group people together. So when we talk about ages, we see that different generations tend to have the different sorts of characteristics. And a lot of that is a product of the culture in which they are in, the time in which they are in, the technology, the industry, what's going on in the world before them, after them, economics. And so there tends to be a certain sort of characteristic about a group. And I think another reason we do stereotypes is because when it comes to generations, we are trying to again figure out um, what we're getting into when we meet somebody, right, from a particular generation. And so I might have positive thoughts about a certain generation or negative thoughts, but it's sort of like a base level instead of just seeing somebody in front of me and they're a blank slate. We don't do that. I perceive them as male or female. I perceive them in all these different sorts of ways. And we're constantly in the background doing this. Am I safe? Is this a good environment? What am I to expect?